Hi, this is my final year project presentation entitled Preliminary Design of Child Present Detection CPD Technology for Vehicle Occupant Safety. According to the San Jose State University, the number of child hot car deaths for 2020 is currently 24. On the average, 38 children under the age of 15 die each year from heat stroke after being left in a car. Nearly every state has experienced at least one death since 1998 and 2018. A record number of 53 children died after being left in a car, closely followed in 2019 with 52 deaths. These terrifying cases also happened in Malaysia. In Malaysia, a total of 11 cases related to forgotten child in parked vehicles had been reported until recently, with 3 cases in 2019 and several cases happened in 2020. These are the few cases from what I mentioned before, and it happened at Sungai Petani, Kedah. One case happened last year and the other one happened on March this year. Moreover, the latest case happened on April at Johor Bahru by this year. This is due when a vehicle is parked with all windows closed. The vehicle interior temperature can build up into excessive heat, which may result in life-threatening situations such as heat stroke and subsequent death. According to NBC News, which quotes pediatric emergency experts, a child's body can heat up much faster than an adult's. When a child's body temperature hits 40 degrees Celsius, internal organs shut down, and at 41.6 degrees Celsius, the child could die. These worrying tragedies has captured the attention of the new car assessment program for Southeast Asian countries, or known as ASEAN NCAP. ASEAN NCAP is actually an automobile safety rating program jointly established by the Malaysian Institute of Road Safety Research (MIROS) and Global New Car Assessment Program (Global NCAP). Therefore, Child Present Detection CPD technology is included in the ASEAN NCAP's 2021 until 2025 roadmap to promote the use of suitable technologies to prevent such tragedies from happening again in the future. I want to share what is CPD briefly. Child Present Detection (CPD) is a safety system designed to assist drivers to prevent the consequences of mistakenly left children in closed parked vehicle, especially if the child is sleeping in the rear passenger seat. Nevertheless, the technology development is still at its infancy, with no available system in the market. Vehicle manufacturers and their vendors are still unclear on the specification of the CPD system. The aims of this study is to establish a conceptual design of child present detection CPD with basic functions. Thus, there are two objectives which are for FYP1 and FYP2. The objective for FYP1 is to establish fundamental requirement for basic child present detection system, which I already achieved last semester. Next, to develop conceptual design for CPD with basic function for this semester. For the literature review, here are some of the literature review for this project. These 4 are the proposed CPD design in their research paper. The first one is the patterns of the layout of child occupancy detection system by Rams at 2016. The next one is Saman and others in 2015. The third one is the CPD design from Sulaiman and others in 2017. And the last one is the CPD proposed design for from Bait and others in 2017. For methodology, this study consists of 3 phases of its methodology. The first phase is to produce child present detection CPD concept development, and its objective is to produce CPD concepts. Next, the second phase is process of evaluation CPD design concept, and the objective throughout this phase is to evaluate design concept and select final design. The third phase, which is the last phase, is CPD design concept establishment, and its objective is to establish CPD design with a basic requirement. Now, I want to share about my result of CPD design concept. There are 4 sensors acts as sensor unit or detectors. There are temperature sensor, which is LM35 to detect car's temperature, microwave radar sensor to detect breathing of the children, motion sensor or PIR sensor to detect motion of child present in the car, and last one is weight sensor to detect if the child have sitting on the seat. Then all the signal from the sensor will be processed through the microcontroller Arduino Uno, and then it will trigger and send signal to the response unit, which the car alarm will be activated and send text messages through GSM module to give notification to the drivers that there is a presence of child in the car and they need to be safe immediately. For the flowchart, the design will start in standby mode, then it will check a few conditions that must be fulfilled in order for the system to start. When the handbrake are being pulled, and when the engine have turned off, and when the door have been locked, if all yes, means that the vehicle have been parked and the driver has left the car. Therefore, after considering this condition, the system will activate. In the design, the device will trigger the alarm system when it detects child presence when the temperature is above 35 degrees. The detection system detects motion, breathing, weight, and temperature inside the vehicles. This information will trigger the feedback system to perform feedback functions in stages. There are two stages, which are: the system triggers the alarm system to notify the driver and keep on sounding if no action is taken by the driver. Second, the system sends a notification to the driver's mobile phone through text using the feedback system once a child present is detected. Now, for the future work, I can foresee that this project can be invented more interesting and more convenient if there is software and hardware making for this CPD system. Since there are many obstacles that I have faced during the project process, but I hope that in future work later, I will recommend that the CPD system being implemented in hardware to get the precise analysis and validation. Next, the AI recognition or the camera vision system also can be used in CPD technologies, which are more convenient and advanced. Other than that, we could build an apps that is user-friendly either for iOS or Android user for the CPD notification system. Here, I want to show some simulation of the condition in this CPD design. The left side virtual terminal is for the temperature monitoring, while at the right side is for the GSM monitoring device. So, when the temperature is below than 35 degrees Celsius and the PIR sensor is low, the green LED will be activated. It shows that no SMS will be sent to the driver's phone. Now, I want to show when the temperature is increased, which is we make it become more than 35 degrees Celsius, and you can monitor it through the virtual terminal, and it also displays 37.11 degrees Celsius, and when the PIR sensor is high, the red LED will light up. It shows that it detects presence of children and high temperature, so the buzzer will sound on, and then the GSM module will send message to the driver mobile phones, and it show the alert message to the driver as a notification. That's all. Thank you.